We're going to look at the last 5 minutes of the Denver and OKC game. Here we can see the Nuggets in their slice punch set, a set for Jokic to go into the post and post up. Here we can see the weak side rebound by Paul Millsap because we get 2 on the ball coming to help on the Jokic post up. Millsap cleans it up and finishes the layup, put Denver up 3. The Thunder come back down and run just a simple swing dribble handoff. Here we see Millsap switch out on Paul George. Good job pressuring, and George ends up missing the floater short. Jokic with the rebound for the Nuggets, and we skip because of copyright issues to the Nuggets up 2. Little 21 action to get a switch. Here we can see Harris reaches arm in on Russ. Russ rips through and gets a foul call. The Nuggets are now up 3 after a foul call in transition. Here we see the zipper option set for the Thunder for Paul George to go either side. Jokic does a good job switching out on Paul George and contesting without fouling. We get 2 on the ball and then get a steal for the Nuggets, who come back down in transition. Nothing's there in flow, so we're going to just kind of come and get a look to get something run. Here we see Westbrook switched on Paul Millsap, who does a good job fronting the post. A little bit of a spread ball screen, flare and slip from Millsap into a dribble handoff. Good job trailing here by the Thunder and contesting. The ball out of bounds goes to the Thunder. Now here the Thunder run their Ram slide set, and a game set that they run often for Paul George to get his little kind of pick and pop action. He'll pop to the wing, kind of slip this ball screen. Here we can see Westbrook picks the ball up because he was trying to throw it to George. Goes into a quick dribble handoff, and Jokic does a good job getting his hand on the ball, knocking it off of Russell Westbrook, and that leads to Denver ball. The Nuggets come back down, and they're going to run wedge roll action, and the Thunder are going to ice every side ball screen. So here we can see just the initial screen for Jokic to go set a ball screen on the side for Gary Harris. Schroeder and Adams are going to ice this ball screen. Adams recovers to Jokic. Watch this flare screen from Barton on Westbrook. This creates so much havoc on the Thunder's defense because now Westbrook and Paul George are on Barton. That leaves Jamal Murray wide open from 3, who knocks it down. That puts the Nuggets up 6 on the Thunder. The Thunder come back down, and a little bit of an early push here gets Gary Harris switched onto Steven Adams. Jokic then is switched onto Dennis Schroeder. Now in this scenario, Jokic is their center, so he's going to get switched out. Russ drives to the rim with no rim protection and finishes the layup. So that's 110-106. The Nuggets are up, and they're going to come back down and run their wedge roll action again, this time with Jamal Murray handling it. What they're going to do versus ice is hit Jokic and go right into a dribble handoff. This forces a drop coverage, and then Jokic is open on the roll here, so that puts the Nuggets back up 6. Now, Russ is going to come back down in transition here. We get 3 Nuggets on the ball in this drag ball screen. So when we reverse the ball here to Paul George, you can see Jokic is in drop coverage automatically. Can't hard hedge it. So Paul George has to snake the pick and roll, draws contact, and goes to the free throw line. So the Nuggets are up 112-108, and they're going to continue to run that same wedge roll action, burn a little bit of clock here late in the game. Here we see Grant is switched off instead of Adams, and Grant actually bumps Jokic and fouls him, so that gives the Nuggets free throws. That puts the Nuggets up 6 with 1:20 left. Here we see that same 21 action with Schroeder and Westbrook. This time Jamal Murray is going to be up higher on the screen, have active hands, and hit the ball actually off of Russell Westbrook here. They reviewed it, but you can see here clearly the ball goes off of Westbrook out of bounds, so that's Nuggets ball. The Nuggets are going to basically put the ball in Jokic's hands, even though Grant's doing a good job on him, pressuring him here. You can see him reach in and draw the blocking call instead of a charge because he was moving and shifting his balance. Coming down, you basically are going to think you got to need a 3 here, so you got to go to kind of one of your best sets. Here's strong action for Paul George, a little double screen. What I love about Jokic here is he gets into a contest mode without fouling, without crowding him, forces a tough shot, and Paul George misses the 3. Inbounding the ball, again, we can see a pass right back to Jokic, who's going to get a little bit of pressure here, but you can have your 5 handle the ball like this. It's such a luxury. Blindside trap, but Jokic handles it and then knocks down free throws to give Denver the win.